Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Nicocast. Today I'm here with Jared West. So Jared, tell us about yourself.
Thank you for the introduction. So basically, I guess I'd like to call myself a kind of a YouTuber slash entrepreneur. I think that's kind of the best way of describing myself. But I make YouTube videos. I think primarily the reason people know me the most is from the channel Jared West. But I do a few things here and there, and yeah, just kind of YouTube entrepreneurship around that space. So thank you for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, who inspired you to start doing YouTube?
So I think for me at least, like I don't know, I've always kind of liked, there isn't like a singular person for sure. It's kind of just been a collection of watching YouTube. Like when I was maybe like 6, 7, I'd go on YouTube, I'd watch some stuff, and from there you get to know, your collection of creators. You get like, you're subscribed to about 10, and I guess you just watch them, and over time I still watch YouTube a lot to this day. So I guess it's just a collection of different YouTubers. I guess off the top of my head, some big ones. Pewdiepie, kind of like KSI, especially in the UK. All the kind of like the FIFA guys back in the day I used to watch. Just tons of people, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Yeah, like I've noticed a lot of people I've interviewed don't have like a specific person that inspired them, like that they just always liked a certain thing, which is pretty interesting.
Is there a singular person that inspires you, or is it a collection of people?
Well, for me, it was like 3 people that like were the reason why I'm probably doing YouTube now. It's like the Minecraft YouTubers like Stampy Longnose, Dan CDM,
Oh yeah, for
Obelisk the
sure.
Squid. Those 2 were like my main inspirations, and then later on I had some other inspirations that like inspire me to do different types of content. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch Stampy all the time. I think like back in
Same.
like 2013, I used to watch him all the time. It was crazy.
I love his videos. Used to love his videos.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with your video ideas? Because some of them are really cool.
Right. Thank you. So I think for the most part, it's kind of one of two things. So I'll kind of like look what I want to do. If there's something I'm particularly kind of curious about, then I'll kind of write it down or note it down and see if I can make a video out of that. And then I guess the second kind of aspect to thinking of a video idea is just generally seeing if it would perform well, because like I don't want to say like I'm doing it for the views, because that's not entirely correct. But if I'm going to put effort into a video, and I spend quite a decent amount of time in my videos, so I want them to be seen. So I do deliberately make videos that I know will perform well in the current YouTube algorithm landscape, obviously. So just those kind of two factors. It's like, what do I want to create? Like, if I don't personally, I don't really see a point just kind of recreating the same kind of content. If it does get views, I'd rather just kind of do my own thing. So it's a mixture of those two things, I would say, and just free time and guess just brainstorming generally. It's quite hard to like pinpoint one thing, just saying, this is how I get all my ideas, but they just kind of come to you randomly, and you just think of them and expand upon them. Yeah.
Like some ideas just like come from like when I'm just watching like YouTube or something, because like I am recently doing like Minecraft commentary videos about like stuff that are trending in like different SMPs. And like while I'm watching their videos, an idea comes to mind of what to do related to that. So yeah, that's a kind of how I come up with my ideas. And with how you said that you kind of like see if you think they're gonna do well in the landscape. I feel like I interviewed someone, I feel like it was Max Fosh, who said something that like he just uploads the video and then just like leaves it there, that he doesn't do anything. Like, well, what happens after that is YouTube's choice. So yeah.
I think that's a healthy mindset to have for sure.
Yeah,
like YouTube wise.
definitely.
So you're not, well, to be honest, like it depends, because for me at least, if like so like I'm looking at two main things, which is going to be like retention, like average view duration. And if that's good and the thumbnail's lacking, then I'll go over and redo the thumbnail. A question so you're in the kind of like current Minecraft scene right now, are you?
I like do Minecraft videos sometimes, and of course podcasts sometimes, because I feel like my Minecraft videos have been doing really good. Well, the last one I did and the one I uploaded is doing pretty good now, and my podcast also do really good. So
That's
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
I'm kind of in
So
both scenes.
funny enough, because I'm making a video currently about a Minecraft channel that I ran, like, and kind of like blew up really fast. It was kind of like I guess kind of like a skit channel where it is now, but I'm trying to transition out otherwise. So yeah, for sure, like the scene there is gone crazy recently, especially like the short
Yeah,
form content. Like I did really well
yeah.
like a few months ago. So yeah, so that's a really hot scene currently.
Yeah, so you have managed a couple of different channels, and a while back, you mentioned in your last video that you managed two Roblox accounts at once.
Yeah.
So how was that like? Like,
So I guess like those channels, I don't. So those are kind of. I was doing videos that were a bit, you know, they were a bit clickbait. So um, I kind of, that's in the past. I don't really do that stuff anymore. So like I try to move on. But when I was running them, I guess it was like I don't know. It was quite interesting just kind of running a channel because I was only seeing numbers and I was like, how do I boost these numbers? Because the whole channel in the first place was literally kind of run as a business. I just wanted to increase
mhm.
numbers. So I'd kind of do anything to get more views, which retrospectively probably didn't, wasn't the, wasn't the best choice, but you know, regardless, I did it. So like, what exactly did you mean by like, how was it to run those channels? Is it like,
Like, what was the hardest part about managing those two channels?
right. I'd say I think keeping on top of uploads and just consistency is pretty hard for me at least. I think for everybody in general, that's pretty
Yeah,
tough. And I guess just being innovative, just you know, being inventive with the ideas you have and being different from others, but not so wildly different that people were like, you know, what's this? This is not why I subscribed. So I guess it's just balancing those two things.
yeah. Definitely, definitely. So, how did you grow all your channels so fast? Because you mentioned the two Roblox channels hit 100K very fast. Your main channel recently grew a lot. So, how did you
Mm.
manage that
Right.
to grow so fast? Like,
So,
how?
so I guess with I don't know, I use kind of a different strategies depending on what the channel is. So like the Jared West channel, I guess I kind of blew up fast, but it was a pretty slow blow up. Like definitely wasn't my fastest blow up. Like this recent Minecraft channel I had, fucking like that. Super swear if I wasn't allowed to, but
Oh
that had
yeah,
a
it's fine. You
really
can swear.
nah, it's cool. I won't. I won't. But that had like a really fast blow up. Like I think like it was 0 to like 300K in a month. It was like crazy, like ludicrous growth. And then it slowed down from there. So I don't know, like it's different. So for Jared West, I primarily was focusing on SEO, so like search engine optimization, and I was just focusing on ranking on the search results so I could get kind of passive viewership from there. And then from that point on, what I decided to do was make what I thought would be good viral videos. So videos that had long retention, long average view duration, and ones that were very clickable and engaging ideas to a large scope of people. So I didn't want to get all niche down and kind of do like only this part of entrepreneurship. I wanted to keep it quite broad. And I think the video that performed the best was my recent, which was, you know, quite general. It was like how I made, you know, X amount of money at this age. Um, that was quite a general, like anybody could really click on that, even if you're not, you know, deep into entrepreneurship. So I guess just starting niche, getting that niche viewership from search targets and then transitioning out and just making those viral videos. That seems to be the way to do it.
Yeah, ever since I interviewed this Minecraft YouTuber who does also those commentary videos, Connor Pugs, he kind of like said that descriptions help a lot boost search
Mm,
engine results. And ever since that podcast, I have been like, my channel has grown a lot because of that. So yeah, definitely
yeah,
SEO
that's nice.
works.
I know that guy. I actually have met him on Discord. That's funny. I don't speak to him too often, but I know him. And it's funny.
So, what's your favorite thing about YouTube and least favorite thing about YouTube? Because you have had a lot of different channels, so I imagine you have
Right.
different ideas. Well, yeah.
Got you. It's quite hard to, I guess, pinpoint one thing. I guess say like the favorite thing is kind of always, I guess it's the reaction. To me, like the appeal to doing YouTube was kind of that instant feedback. And as soon as you upload, you get instant feedback, you get people commenting, you get likes, and you get an instant response, positive or negative. So I found that kind of to be that was very interesting and kind of stimulating in a sense. So I think probably that's my favorite thing, and also being kind of connected with your community more so, because these other like medians of communication are like they're quite hard. Like for example, television, it's quite hard to connect to viewers, or if you're running like a show or a film, it's quite hard to connect to viewers. But YouTube, you have like comments, you can reply, sort of that kind of stuff. So I do like that aspect a lot, and that's kind of what has drawn me to YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah, past these years, of course. But I'd say the worst thing about YouTube, I don't know, I guess it's quite hard to say. I guess like I guess the obvious question is like having to do with like hate, but I generally don't even mind with it anymore. That doesn't really bother me at all. Having like a certain amount of hate is kind of, I think it's good in a sense, because it shows that you're doing something good. If you have no haters, you're clearly doing something wrong in a sense. So the worst, I guess keeping consistency is annoying at times, like constantly just having to upload and not being able to take a break without taking a slight hit in the algorithm and having momentum kind of messed up. That's probably the hardest, but just keeping on top of uploading and consistency, I'd say.
Yeah, because I feel like consistency is like key kind of, and for me, I have been like posting weekly videos, at least a video every week for 6 years almost, without stopping. And with the hate part, since I started when I was like very little, like at the beginning it affected me a lot, but now I'm like, it really doesn't.
How old were you when you started? What kind of age?
6.
Oh, that's so
I was about to turn 6.
Jesus, so you've been doing it for a long time then.
Yeah.
I think I started similar time. I started 2000.
I started 2015.
Got you. So I started late 2013. So I was like 10 or something, maybe 9, 10, somewhere around there. And I didn't even edit my videos. I literally just would like get some like screen recorder and just upload it straight. So I only learned to edit like 2015. So.
Yeah, and something that like there was this app like YouTube Capture something, and it added music for you. And that's the only thing I used for a while. And then I learned to edit, and then but definitely.
Those are the days, man, where you didn't have to spend ages editing. Honestly, my recent Child West videos have been taking so long to edit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and like I have like old 1-hour Minecraft videos with my friends up on my channel, and it's just, I wish I could not edit videos anymore, but like they won't do as good. So
yeah, of course.
Editing's definitely very important.
100%.
So where do you see your channel in 5 years?
5 years. Oh, and I can barely think of like the next 6 months. I don't know. 5 years, I literally would have no idea. I guess like I can kind of shorten down to maybe like a year. I guess by the end of 2021, maybe. It depends how hard I push, because I know if like I really like 100% go at it, I could maybe hit like 500K, maybe even to like 1 million subscribers. But I'm even thinking of viewing it as like metrically, maybe isn't the best way to see it. So like viewing it as in, like I want this amount of subscribers. Maybe that isn't the best way to set a goal. So I guess to just be creating content that is consistently getting better every video. So my quality isn't dropping, and I hope to get more videos out. I'd say in a year's time, I either want to like just if I want to quit it entirely, but don't take like 3-month breaks that I've just currently done. But in all fairness, it was to focus on another channel. But I want to stay more consistent, and I want to hopefully still be doing entrepreneurship videos, because that's a big thing I'm into.
Yeah, those entrepreneurship videos are very cool. I like them.
Thank you.
So what do you think are your biggest accomplishments on YouTube so far? Across all your channels.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to flex my ego here. Oh god, I don't know. So I'd say the channel, the Minecraft kind of skit channel that I blew up recently is probably like like yeah.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Do you want me to show you something? Because I'm going to make a Jared West video exactly about it. I'll show you something real quick. To prove you don't believe. Wait. 1 minute. I got it here to confirm. It's confirmed live here.
Wow, that's so funny.
Yeah. So
that channel was growing so fast.
Yeah, it was that channel was crazy. I'm gonna make a video exclusively just on the growth of that channel. So that was crazy. It's funny that you knew it. I had no idea. Well, I guess when this comes out, it's confirmed. So
I'm subscribed to it right now.
Oh, that's so funny.
Let me check.
Yeah, I definitely haven't been posting on it as much. I should post more. I guess it's just I'm trying to personalize.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
Yeah, my recent didn't do too well last month because I got like, blacklisted like a month and a half ago for like some random reason. So my views just like tanked. And from there, it's been less. But dude, like those months, I was getting like 1 million views a day. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'd say that channel probably, but you know, I guess everything can change, and the blob for that channel was definitely an element of luck. Like I was just in the right place at the right time. So
yeah, this podcast is coming out like sometime in February because I have a bunch of other podcasts lined up. Like
okay, yeah. So my video will be out by then.
Yeah, sure. it'll be out like February 8th, maybe. So
right, yeah, you can. It's fine. Even if you were to publish it tomorrow, I wouldn't mind. If I'm being honest, it's fine.
Okay, so the title Jared West / MCYUM. There we go.
you just say Jared West. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have any advice for YouTubers?
So, I'd say for like starters, definitely focus on content. I think a lot of new YouTubers nowadays try to focus on the algorithm, but I think in general, if you're making engaging content, then like YouTube as a platform and the algorithm is literally just designed to scan for good content. Like the algorithm isn't trying to, there isn't like this secret to the algorithm that if you do this like one thing or say this one word, then your videos will blow up. That isn't how it goes. Like learning algorithm is very useful because it can kind of hinge your bets and you can focus on elements to your video that will be prioritized by YouTube for pushing videos. But I just focus, if you're new, just focus on content. That is my biggest advice. Just focus on getting good content that people actually want to watch. Focus on brainstorming good concepts and good ideas that are original, but are also like, don't do something because I used to do this. I used to just make something that was random or make something that was completely like original for the sake of it being original. So and that's never a good idea because then you just end up doing some random stuff, which, you know, like the stuff that is being done because it works for a reason. So work off the back of what is already being done, if you want to look at it from like an algorithmic standpoint. But my best advice, just enjoy it. Make sure you're doing something you enjoy, because like chances are first like year, 2 years, like you're probably not going to see huge success.
Yeah,
for sure. So just work at what you enjoy, and eventually if you keep on making good content, your time will come.
Yeah, because I definitely agree, like it will take a year to like actually get a result, because for me it took 5 years to get a result. Like this year was insane. I got like 500 subscribers. It might not seem a lot, but like for me it was insane, because like I went from like going 50 subscribers per year to like 500, which is a huge jump. So yeah, definitely it might take a couple years to get your growth, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's big though. Like the numbers, that's like big numbers. Like that took me like 5 years to get, honestly. And what happens is that, like for me, at least it got exponentially bigger. So like the first like 3 years, I only had like 1,000 subscribers. The year after, it became easier to get 1,000 subscribers. Like once you have got 1,000 subscribers, like once, you can start a new channel and get 1,000 subscribers easy because you know what to do. So yeah, everything is experience.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Before we end the podcast, if you would like, what are your social medias, like your Twitter, Instagram?
I guess my Instagram, so at Jared is West, but you know, I don't particularly like push social media because I don't particularly post on there too much. But yeah, if you want to check the Instagram out, while you're at it, what is your Instagram, Twitter, like yourself?
Nicocast25 is my Instagram, and I don't have a Twitter, but
go on, you heard it here first. You're gonna have, where is this going at? Is this going on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast.
It's nice. So YouTube, link in the description.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast, Jared.
I really appreciate being on here. It was a great opportunity. Thank you for hosting me as well.
No problem. This really means a lot for you coming on, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nicocast.